What's in a name? Let's review. A function contains inputs and outputs. Remember that x is for the input and y is for the outputs. Each input can only have one output, so having 1, 2, 3 is okay, but having 1, 1, 2, 3, where the 1 is mixed with -1 and 3, is not okay. It's okay for y values to be repeated, but not for the inputs. If you're given a graph, it's very easy to find out what a function is. We had something that we called the vertical line test. And I'll highlight this because it really is kind of part of your vocabulary. In the vertical line test, we started drawing vertical lines through the graph, looking to see how many times it touched. Once, 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 once. So this is a function. The other one, if I draw here and here, it hits twice. So this one is not a function. Finally, remember the input values are the domain and are part of the independent variable. So for this question, D, or the domain, is equal to 1, 2, 3. Let's learn some new material. Very easy stuff here. We learn who people are because of their names. We might know someone named Juan, or Sue, or Joe, or Natasha. This tells us that we're talking to different people. In a family, often everyone has the same last name, but different first names. I might have Esteban Garcia, Luis Garcia, and Mercedes Garcia. They all have the family name of Garcia, but different first names. Functions can also be parts of families. For example, I could say that y is equal to x plus 3, or y is equal to 2x plus 4, or that y is equal to x divided by 3 minus 2. They are all named y, so we wouldn't know how to talk about them separately. They all seem to have exactly the same name. We need to give them different names. They will belong to the X family. This would be like their last name. Then we will give each of them a different first name. So for example, this might be FX. This one might be GX, and this one might be HX. So just like we would have a first name and a last name, we can do this as well for functions. These names are called function notation. F parenthesis x is read f of x. It is not f times x. Be very careful with this. This one would be called g of x. It's like giving a first name and a last name.